This M113 armored personnel carrier was abandoned on the Donbass steppe. The soldiers left in such a hurry that the rear door was not closed in time. A drone could easily enter the interior and destroy it. This Ukrainian commando team was ambushed by a drone and was attacked with precision while being completely unprepared. As expected, the attacked vehicle caught fire and caused a secondary explosion. The Russian army won a great victory in the Kursk region. At the same time, the infantry was carrying out a cleanup mission in the communities of Suja.
One.
The Russian army used drones to ambush Ukrainian infantry who tried to evacuate the Kursk region, making it difficult for them to escape. Even if some soldiers abandoned their equipment and tried to speed up the evacuation, they still could not escape the tracking and precision strikes of drones. Several Ukrainian soldiers were trying to evacuate with the wounded, but their targets were too obvious and were quickly targeted and attacked by the drone operator. After the explosion, the original rescue operation turned into a complete disaster. All the soldiers on the scene became wounded, making the hope of evacuation even slimmer. In the video released by the Russian army, every evacuation road has become a road of death. The wreckage of destroyed vehicles is scattered along the way, including PBV-302 infantry fighting vehicles, Bushmaster armored vehicles, BMP-1 infantry fighting vehicles, Abrams main battle tanks, and T-80 tanks. These dilapidated battlefield relics show the heavy blows suffered by the Ukrainian army during the evacuation process. However, during the retreat, the Ukrainian army also abandoned a large number of well-preserved NATO equipment, such as this B-Bear bridge-laying vehicle, M113 armored personnel carrier, and Striker armored vehicle, all of which were in good condition and almost undamaged. This M1124 Max Pro anti-ambush vehicle is being transported back to the rear by a Russian military trailer. In addition, The Russian army also released a video showing that several captured armored vehicles were towed back to the rear, including T-64 tanks, BTR-4E armored vehicles, M11-24 Max Pro anti-ambush vehicles, etc. These intact equipment were recovered by the Russian army. So, how will the Russian army deal with these captured NATO equipment? Please leave your opinion in the comment area. This Ukrainian M777 howitzer, designed to fire 155mm shells, was abandoned on the battlefield. The Ukrainian soldiers fled in such a hurry that they didn't care about this valuable equipment at all. In any case, Russia now has a complete M777 howitzer. What do you think the Russian army will do with it? Let me know in the comments. However, this was not the only M777 howitzer captured by the Russians. They also showed another almost intact M777. This is undoubtedly a major loss for the Ukrainian army.
При эвакуации с огневой точки нам противник никакого сопротивления не оказывал.
From these video clips, it can be seen that the Ukrainian army was defeated very quickly and could not even evacuate in an organized manner. They seem to have no way to deal with the Russian attack, resulting in a large amount of valuable equipment being abandoned or captured.
Центр, самое интересное. 39-ю бригаду, да. То есть они были сначала в нас. Помнишь, я говорил, ни восток, ни юг. Мы говорим, воины 39-й отдельная восточная бригада.
After the Ukrainian troops fled Sudza, the Russian army quickly launched a cleanup operation. This video shows Russian soldiers removing the remaining explosives to secure the area. On other fronts, drone operations continued. In the Donetsk direction, an M113 armored personnel carrier became the target of a drone. After a precise strike, the armored vehicle was completely destroyed. This T-90A tank was hit by 2 fiber-optic drones on the battlefield and was completely destroyed. According to pro-Russian channels, the tank was captured by the Ukrainian army and put into battle. However, under the attack of the Russian drone, its battlefield career also came to an end. Near the settlement of Sviatopokrovsko, the Russian army successfully destroyed a German PZH-2000 self-propelled artillery of the Ukrainian army using a Lancet 3 cruise missile. This self-propelled artillery is known for its powerful firepower and high accuracy, and is very expensive, even more expensive than many main battle tanks. The Ukrainian team tried to rotate under the cover of night to avoid being detected by the enemy. However, they did not expect that the Russian drone operators also did not rest. Under the precise strike of the drone, their rotation mission failed instantly. At the end of the video, let's take a look at the various Ukrainian light weapons that the Russian army displayed during the Battle of Kursk. The recovery of these weapons not only shows the progress made by the Russian army in the battle, but also reflects the tremendous pressure faced by the Ukrainian army during the retreat.
Выставка это получается трофейного вооружения, которое противник оставил при побеге с населенного пункта Агроном. И причем противник бежал так быстро, что некоторые механизмы из всего этого основного вооружения они успели достать, раскидать по сторонам, чтобы в дальнейшем они смогли использовать данное вооружение. Но как бы нашли все основное. Из двух пулеметов, допустим, собрали один рабочий браунинг американского производства. Ребята утром постреляли, полностью работает в рабочем состоянии. Американского производства миномет, получается, не было только прицела, уже пошли, заказали, тоже будет работать. Потом, получается, основные здесь бронебойные представлены и бронебойно-зажигательные с красным наконечником. Заходили 10 числа утром, 5 утра, под покровом темноты. Выходили со стороны русской конопельки, перебегали через поле, заходили во враг по правому флангу деревни. Овраг перетекал в населенный пункт. Было очень высокое, конечно, воздействие ударных дронов камикадзе. После агронома, получается, после 500 метров за агрономом в направлении юго-востока, получается, находится населенный пункт Бондаревка. И после Бондаревки Мирный, который плавно перетекает в саму Суджу. То есть подход к самой Суджи через агроном наиболее удобный. Начали отступать, тем более после того, как вражескую установку рыбу уничтожили, наши птички начали спокойно залетать, включая дроны камикадзе, начали оказывать сильное воздействие, и они просто убежали, сами видите, бросив основное вооружение, просто убежали отсюда. Знали, что они настроены на быстрый побег отсюда. Получается, с Мартыновки, самой с Михайловки, они все бежали через агроном. Я думаю, противник, который находился здесь, наблюдая все это, тоже не горело желание здесь сильно держаться. Вслед за ними, получается, когда наши первые группы начали заходить, тоже вслед за ними начали бежать. Морального духа, потому что у них нету. Так и сами понимают, что находятся на чужой территории, безнаказанным отсюда живым